So before we get this video started, I want to give you a quick reminder for a special announcement. Starting on December 17th, I will be doing a special digital code giveaway based on one of my favorite films of the history of the cinema, which is none other than Frozen 2. Type in the comments section which is your favorite part of the movie, which is your favorite character in the movie, and most importantly, what's your favorite song in this movie. Please answer now before on the day that Fire and Hash will definitely come out. Because honestly, if you don't answer it, you are not getting your digital copy and you will be empty without the digital copy. So please enter now.
I don't know what this is.
Look who's under the mistletoe!
Well, really it's some old parsley I found in a dumpster, but oh!
Okay, guys. Okay. We have to talk about the bad review for Five Nights at Freddy 2. Because this is getting on my nerve relentlessly. Because ever since this movie came out, people went too far, called this film the worst movie of the year. Worst movie of the year? Come on, y'all. This movie won't be as bad as much as World of War 2025 or even The Smurf. I gotta say, this film is going to be better than those two horrendous movies. And I seriously doubt this film might be the next Showgirl, which I don't know because I might watch this film when it hit on digital. Hello everybody, my name is NH Studio Lounge Hill, and welcome to the magical world of Christmas. So, ever since this movie came out, a lot of the people, including the critic, absolutely despise this movie. And people went too far, called this film the worst film of the year. If you don't believe me, well, let's take a journey to go in the John Wick fan live stream from last night. So I was in John Wick fan live stream last night because he was doing his Another Buddy episodes, which I was tuning in for that. But yeah, he actually saw Five Nights at Freddy 2. And I thought he is going to be the one who would say this film is an underrated gem. But that's not a chance. He went too far, called this film the worst film of the year. And I told him, is the CGI is worse than World of War 2025? He was saying, yes, this film is worse than World of War 2025. In my mind, I was like, what? This film is worse than World of War 2025? Seriously, that is the worst film of the year. That film is god-awful. I seriously doubt this film won't be as bad as that horrendous movie. It's not hilarious bad movie just like Batman and Robin or even The Room or even Alien Resurrection. But World of War 2025 is Showgirl level bad. Yeah, I'm not joking. Because World of War 2025 is not hilarious bad movie, it's just Showgirl level bad movie. So yeah, the hate on this movie is just taken way too far. Like, this film is not worse than Texas Chainsaw 3D. This film is not worse than the first Five Nights at Freddy movie. And I gotta say, this film is not the worst Blumhouse movie. I gotta say that, but I want to watch this film any day than watching horrendous Halloween End. Screw Halloween End, because that film is the worst epic conclusion I ever seen. It's even worse than Hotel Transylvania 4, for goodness sakes. So yeah, I'm really thinking the critic just went too far in this film, and I do agree with Starboy. I gotta say this, but my friend in my legacy community, they have a lot better taste of movie, more than the actual critic. Can you believe it, guys? Can you not believe my friend on Instagram have a much better taste of movie, including Starboy and Sony Jesus? Those people has a lot better taste of movie, more than the actual critic that we trust back in years ago. So let me see the reason why they hate on this movie. I haven't seen this movie, but I might check it out when this movie hit on before Christmas. So let's check out the reason why they hate the Five Nights at Freddy 2. They are saying that people dislike Five Nights at Freddy 2 movie for being a shallow cash grab. Oh, here we go again. Another term that people need to stop using. The same with Honestly, the same what Andre's saying that tell us to stop using more like term. Well, this is me. I'm saying this. People need to stop saying this cash grab, which I know it sounds hypocrite because I said it in the Lion King 2019. Because I think Lion King 2019 was such a cash grab. That film did not deserve that box office. I gotta say, Frozen 2 will always be better than Lion King 2019 because I do not like that live action Lion King movie. So that proves my point. And honestly, in the animated one will always be better than that one Lion King trying to build a cinematic universe, which nobody in the right mind wants to see a Lion King live action hybrid as a cinematic universe. Right? Come on, y'all. This is not Puniverse, this is not DC, and this is not MCU, you name bad. Yeah, I need to stop saying that term called cash grab, which I know it sounds hypocrite because I know I said it like some movie that they don't deserve any of the box office, but I know that's heartless, but I was just saying that's my truth. Yeah, seriously, how this film is a cash grab. Let's take a look at the box office. So, as a mint of December 2025, Five Nights at Freddy 2 has grossed over $170 million worldwide, and with a bout of $95.5 million domestically in the US and Canada, and roughly to have a 78.3 million in the international at the box office, but making it as a huge successful for a massive budget note, blah blah blah. And this film is open with a massive of 65 million and 63 million and 64 million. In domestic weekend, December 5 to 7, become the biggest post-Thanksgiving opening ever, and crossed a 150 million in the global. So, how this film is a cash grab is because this film is just made for a fan who really enjoy the game. Yeah, I hate to say this term, but I'm literally thinking this film is just not made for you. This film is just made for a fan who really enjoy the game. Like, if you're not a huge fan of Five Nights at Freddy, that is fine. But if you hate this film, that's fine too. But went too far, call this film the worst film of the year. Okay, I am not going way too far. But if I ever hate this movie, which I hope not. Honestly, I won't go that far to call this film the worst film of the year. I gotta say this, but I want to watch this film any day, and I'm watching Disney Snow White and the Smurf and even World of War 2025. I already know that Starboy said that the hate of Disney Snow White went too far, but I'm still gonna change. I'm still gonna keep my opinion what it is. It's a bad movie. Like the visual, sometimes the visual can be cool, but I cannot stand that CGI dwarf. Oh my god, the CGI dwarf looks horrendous, and I absolutely despise the evil queen in that freaking movie. Yeah, I might do a rant on Disney Snow White for my last way to end of 2025. God mercies on the soul, just like the line said from the Green Miles, which I might do a review on that for my Warner Bros. Month. Anyway, let's get back to this future presentation. Yeah, like seriously, this film is not a cash grab. Just because this movie doing excellent at the box office, that doesn't mean this film is such a cash grab, okay? Stop using that term. And another term that people need to stop saying is because this film is made for fan service. Seriously? This film is just made for fan service? Come on, man. Let the fan have what they want. You got Zootopia 2, correct? So people want to see Five Nights at Freddy again, so the director's saying, you know what, let's go ahead and make a sequel. But if we have enough money, let's go ahead and make a third movie. So let's hope the third movie will definitely make the critic forget the hate on this movie. So I'm part of this hate is trying to, I'm part of the hate on this movie, I'm really thinking this might be a Wreck-It Ralph 2 or Blumhouse because they have the same review, and yeah, that proves my point. So yeah, and people need to stop saying this film is just made for fan service. Like, there was nothing wrong about it, okay? There was nothing wrong about it. And saying this movie has some lacking jump scare. Okay, I do not like the sound of that. Like, I want horror movie to be very scary. Like, can every horror movie to be like Senator? Like, Senator scared the crap out of me. Like every time I watch that movie, and Mary from Senator, played by the legendary herself, Haley Steinfeld. And speak of her, she's pregnant now, and she is a mother now. So, congratulations, Gwen Stacy. Now you're officially a mother, so I hope you're taking care of your children in the future. But let's get back what we're talking about. Yeah, can every film to be like Senator? And guys, I'm not a huge fan of Final Destination, but lying, yeah, that is the most overrated movie of the year, and I absolutely did not like that movie. And that film might be in my top 10 worst film of the year. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, why this film got some lacking jump scare? Yeah, I might ask Starboy how the jump scare is, because I want jump scare to be like Senator, I want jump scare to be like Weapon, and I want jump scare to be like... Honestly, I heard mixed feeling about the new Conjuring movie, which I've been done watching the Conjuring movie after the last one, which, oh my god, I cannot stand the last one that came out in 2021. That film sucks as an anus. Yeah, if you like it, I can your opinion, but for me, I have to despise that movie. So yeah. And focus too much of Easter egg. Seriously? Are you kidding me? Dude, they just hate on this movie all because this film have Easter egg? You guys didn't complain about Zootopia 2 has some Easter egg. But why in the War and the Neptune and the sweet cracker sauce that you guys are complaining that this film have Easter egg? Once again, that sounds hypocritical because you didn't have problem this film have. So honestly, that sounds like a hypocritical. That is the most hypocritical thing that people say for this film. Like, you guys didn't complain about Zootopia 2 has some Easter egg when they did a reference of The Shining, when they did a reference of The Silence of the Lamp, and when they did a reference of Tangle. But when they do an Easter egg for Five Nights at Freddy 2, you guys have a problem with it. Like, seriously. And of course, this film is just made for fans. Once again, stop hating on this movie all because this film is... stop hating on this movie all because this film is just made for a fan who really enjoy the game. Like, if people really enjoy the game, just let them. Just let them. It's not like at the end of the war. I hope the Interdimension is not making a video out of it. Or he's going to call me a shield. Well, screw him. Thank God I cut tie with him. And of course, general audience said this film has some weak characters, poor written, and some horror typo. Yeah, that last word I said, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Honestly, I totally understand that people don't like movies that have weak story and poor writing. But I'm going to say this, but not every movie had to be like K-pop Demon Hunter. Not every film had to be like Frozen 2, for Christ's sakes. And not every film had to be like Oppenheimer or even A Return of the King. Why this review is remind me of the Mario movie that came out in 2023. And guys, I'm not talking about the god-awful movie that came out in the 90s. No, I'm talking about the movie that came out by elimination, which that is a lot better than that god-awful of the 90s Mario movie. Which, seriously, why in the world that Five Nights at Freddy 2 is the worst video game adaptation? Like, come on, man. I saw way worse video game adaptation more than that movie. Like, have you not even seen Mortal Kombat Annihilation? Have you not even seen Warcraft? Have you not even seen of the 80s, of the 90s Mario movie? And have you not ever seen the terrible Resident Evil movie that directed by Paul S. Anderson movie? Yeah, that director who brought you all the Resident Evil movie? Yeah. No, not Wes Anderson, because Wes Anderson direct some I Love the Dog and Fantastic and Mr. Fox. No, I'm talking about the Ed Anderson director who completely brought you Monster Hunter and Resident Evil. But back I was saying, this film is not bad than Mortal Kombat Annihilation. This film is not bad. Oh, sorry. Let me try again. I gotta say this, but this movie is not level of Mortal Kombat Annihilation, the 90s Mario movie, Warcraft, Doom, what else? I mean, Doom, Starting to Walk. What else? What else bad video game adaptation? oh yeah, the one video game adaptation they completely treat female like garbage. You wanna know what movie I'm talking about? I might do a rant on that in my letterbox. Yeah, all these reasons that you see that people dislike the Five Nights at Freddy 2 is just poor reason. It's just poor reason. Like, who you think you are, Troll Better Franchise 1? So, I got some good news for this movie. So, the digital release of this movie for Five Nights at Freddy 2 is going to be releasing on December 23rd, 2025, just in time for Christmas, because I might spend my Christmas to watch this film. Now, you excuse me, on that day, in my movie theater room, I will be watching this movie, but I'll definitely have my brother Marcus and maybe Carter. We can have popcorn and drinks, and we can watch this movie because I want to see how the buzz for this movie is, because I really want this film to be good. Like, I don't want any generic jump scare. Like, all I want is good story, good character, and great jump scare. Make a jump scare like Senator. Honestly, make a Senator jump scare level. Please do that. Please don't make the jump scare to be like Final Destination Bloodline. Like, I do not want to see that. Yeah, if you enjoy the Bloodline, I gain your opinion, but for me, I'm just not a huge fan of the movie. I'm sorry, Tony Todd fan. I'm sorry. So I think the Rotten Tomato for this movie just went too far. Like, yeah, I'm seriously doubt this film won't be as bad as much as the last Airbender, Little Crapple, and even the Emoji Movie. So this film got a 16%, but when you go to the top, they completely removed the top critic. That's such embarrassment. But what about the audience? Yeah, they got an 87, but all the audience, it got an 86. So, yeah, I might have to agree with the audience, because I think the audience is really enjoying this movie, but the critic, including John Wick fan, and including my friend on Instagram, they completely painted this movie, and I gotta say, the hate on this movie just went too far. I did not care what some haters said. But what about the IMDb, you said? Well, this film got a 5.8 out of 10, which that's bad. And of course, this film got a 31 on Megascore, which, dude, I seriously doubt this film won't be as bad as much as a live action Snow White. I gotta say this, but I want to watch this film any day than watching the owl of the CGI dwarf. And that is really your opinion. So let's check out how the movie was. So let's check out for 4 o'clock. And I won't see this movie in theaters because I'm saving my money to go see Fire and Hash. So that is why I'm taking a break watching watching movie in theaters. So, yeah. So let me grab my crayons. You know what? I'm gonna grab my this one. So you got 1, 2, 3 seats. You got 1, 2, 3 seats taken. You got 1, 2, 3 seats taken. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 8 seats taken. Look at all this, man. Look at all this. But honestly, the purple one doesn't even count because the purple one is literally available. But when you saw the gray one, that means the seat is taken. So at least some people are very interested for the movie. So, hey, what about the 515? Okay, looking good. Looking good indeed. I gotta say that for this film will always be better than Eo Maki. Oh my god. What about 645? Alright, you got 645. Look at all that, man. Alright, what about 8? Alright. A little bit, but just a little bit. Not so much. Alright, I'm so glad that people's not listening to what the critics said. They are absolutely going to see this movie. Well, you got some empty seat, which is not new. Alright, what about 515? Yeah, Pop. Yeah, honestly, just because you have that doesn't mean this film is a box office bomb. Like, how does film is a box office bomb? Like, come on. This film just made $170 million in worldwide, and this film made about like $95.5 million and did immaculate on the US and Canada, and have a roughly for the $78.3 million. And this film is open with a massive of 63 million and 64 millions. Well, honestly, yeah. Well, even this film won't be as good as much as Zootopia 2, because Zootopia 2 is my personal favorite movie of the year, and I do not care that people will call me a Disney shill, or because I'm not praising K-pop Demon Hunter like it's better than God. Like, come on, man. I am not praising that movie like it's better than God. Even I love Frozen 2, but you don't... but you don't see me talk about that movie too much. Well, the main reason why I'm talking this movie too much is because I'm doing my digital giveaway. So I recommend you guys all still commenting, because best of all, you get some digital bonus features. Like, how exciting is that? Anyway, gentlemen, so that was my rant video about the hate base of the Five Nights at Freddy 2, which I think the hate is very toxic these days, which I know some people really enjoy the movie, but after what people said about this movie, I hate to say it, but the hate on this movie is toxic. Yeah, I get to say this, but it can show people, honestly, yeah, I hate to say it, but I hate to say this term, but I have to say it again. It can show these people haven't played the game. And yes, I already know that people will have the nasty attitude by saying that, but NH Studios, the hypocrite because you hate the first movie. Guys, the main reason why I freaking hate the first movie is because that film had nothing to do with the animatronic, because the film was all about foster kids. Like, if you want to, keep the foster kid storyline out of my games. Like, if you want to do your foster kids storyline, make it as a drama movie, but don't make it as a video game adaptation, okay? We want to see some kids foster storyline in the video game adaptation. So that's why I absolutely did not like the first Five Nights at Freddy, and I'm not buying the DVD of it, because what's the point? Yeah, more I think about this movie, yeah, I'm part of this film is going to be 100 times better, more than the first one. And another reason why people hate this movie is because this film had Megan Fox in it. Yeah, I think the hate on Megan Fox is just getting way too far. And yeah, even she's not as good as much as Anna Taylor-Joy or Rachel Zegel or even Christian Beautiful Belle. But I gotta say this, but Megan Fox is like a level good actress. But I gotta say this, I would have put up with her any day to put her off Amy Schumer, Kim Kardashian, and even Emma Todd. Screw Emma Todd in the anus. Anyway, guys, so I'm not gonna hand on Kristen Stewart because I know she was in the Twilight movie, but nowadays she's doing pretty good. The same way as Robert Pattinson and the Taylor. No, not Taylor Swift. I'm talking about the other Taylor. Why he liked to be shirtless in Twilight movie. So yeah. Anyway, guys, so yeah, that was my rant on the hate base of the Five Nights at Freddy 2, which I'm part of this video might be titled as a Five Nights at Freddy 2 hate rant, or hate base rant, or toxic hate rant. So maybe that proves my point. So, starting tomorrow, it will be no live stream. I'll be doing live stream again on Tuesday, because tomorrow night at 5, I'm gonna do some Secret Santa party. So yeah. Cannot wait what I got for Christmas. So, pretty shocking, right? So, starting tomorrow night, I will be doing a movie review on the first Avatar movie. And on Tuesday, honestly, on Tuesday, I will be doing a review on Avatar The Way to Water. And on Saturday, I will be seeing Avatar Fire and Ash. And that review will be coming maybe on Sunday, because that film is going to be 3 hours and 12 minutes, or 3 hours and 15 minutes. You know what? Let me check the one time. Oh, shoot. Honestly, let me check the one time. Check the one time hand. Oh, yeah, it's 3 hours and 17 minutes. So that's the same run time as much as the second one. So, yeah. And we'll go into the Pandora, and I will be using that line. We're not in Canada anymore, you're in Pandora. But in the sequel, in my review, I will be saying, you're not in Canada anymore, you're in Pandora. The one question is, what's so boo? man, one of the best lines of 2022. And that is why the villain in that movie is my favorite character in that movie. So that proves my point. So no longer a female character, but the villain in that movie is my favorite character. Like I really enjoy doing his line, and stay tuned for my first line for the first Avatar movie. So stay tuned for that. For my Christmas review, I might do a rant on the holiday, which that film is cringe. So I might do a rant of that maybe later on. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys, so This is NH Studio Lounge turning off and Yetios and John Wick fan. I'm not trying to hate on you, buddy, but I think you went too far on this movie. Why, this film is not worse than World of War 2025. I gotta say this, John Wick fan. I would have watched 5 Minutes of Freddy 2. I would have watched this film any day than watching a movie about Ice Cube characters sitting in his bottom on the computer in this a-hole and looking at the horrendous AI robot. Keep AI out of the society. And this is it. No goodbye.
And join the celebration all across this wonderful land. Have a ringling, jingling, kringling Christmas. Ringling, have a hop along, sing along, happy holiday. Ho, 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 ho. And when the snow starts drifting, we'll hoist a hearty cheer for the rootinest, tootinest, highfalutinous,